this is Sue's Love and Tarot. Okay, so I've been shuffling. I just did Aries and Taurus. Okay, now I'm going to do Leo. I'm supposed to be doing... how did I end up doing that? Okay, all right, so... okay. Okay, so something in the past turned your world upside down. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so... and I feel like that's what's causing you, these all came like this, and that's what's causing you to kind of feel weighed down a little bit. Okay. It's hard sometimes when people won't let you forget the past, right? Okay, I'm laughing because anyway, it's personal. Okay, so anyway, so it's like anyway, so and I feel like a lot of that was caused due to distortion of how you view money, right? Like unfairness or not enoughness or something about how you perceive money. Okay, so that could be with family members. Yeah, and that entanglement is what caused this upheaval in your love life. Okay. Because the tower is money here and your heart's here. So it all kind of is all connected, right? Okay, so. And this three of coins has a tower. So that calls for alignment, to tune in to that creative energy that's within you. Yeah. So I feel like you've been dreaming about this, but just felt like you weren't being successful here. Okay. For a minute. But now through that connection, you've found inspiration. And patches for me is like pirate energy. So that's kind of like underhanded energy, and so you were seeing the illusion, and that illusion was actually asking you to go within, to see within your own energy, to see were you looking at your outside world as other than that pure source energy, right? Okay, that pure positive energy. Okay. So, like there's that story with the crows, and it was a white bird and then it got painted black, right? So that's coming up here. Okay, so, and then here's the Princess of Cups. So some of you are just deciding to spend your energy on your daughter or child. That's what I'm getting with that. Okay, and that has been fruitful, and it's been a nice exchange of love. Okay. Okay, so parents' guilt, right? Sometimes that guilt can be oppressive. So it's like, okay, so sometimes it wasn't all that pleasant, right? Maybe there's a little bit of that parental guilt. And that can funk up your energy too. So you want to see where you can release any kind of guilt, shame, or fear around how you raised your kids. Yeah, that's a big one. Okay, now for some of you, this is looking to the future in new directions and wanting to, being the altruistic person and figuring out how to change what we see in our now reality, because really what we see in the physical is past tense, right? So how do we move that? We get in our creative minds, and with our pure energy we can move it, right? And that's the way to move this. And I feel like That's how we can build new frameworks, not just within our personal relationships, but for our future generations. Yeah, and it takes taking that gem, that pearl of an idea, and taking action steps. Two of Staves, the first steps. Okay. Yeah. And trusting that pure magical energy within. So how do you make peace with the past? Okay, so the way I can explain it is nature, right? Okay, so now when a leaf falls on the ground, it looks like it's just randomness, but it is falling in a perfect place, in a perfect position. So it's every expression, doesn't matter how dense it is. It's like an ant home. It rebuilds, and something greater can be built. So there's always that potential, right? So fertility. And I feel like this message is, I mean, cats are like Venus energy to me. So I feel like I have a thick sweater on. I'm getting warm. It's heating up now. Okay, so let me hurry. Okay, so what I feel like this is saying is there is going to be prosperity, right? There is going to be great abundance. And, ooh, even like these things back here look like diamonds. Okay, so. Okay, so how we change our tragic story is to lay down new framework and let that speak its own, let that be the new way they see you. Okay, so now they're giving me like a basketball star, right? He cheated on his wife and this and that. Okay, so what? Okay, so anyway, he ended up passing away, and he was remembered for the good things that he did, right? The great things that he accomplished. So it's like that. Even if you've had some sort of tragic past and not so positive maybe, right? You can change it by laying down new foundations and new framework and changing your old way of being. And that's what Egypt represents here, right? Leaving that and walking into the promised land. Walking. Moses had a wand, didn't he? Right? Okay. So I leave you with that.